Hello everybody, Rick with Shine Lab Detailing here, and in today's video, and this is a biggie, how to get customers. In my first video, I talked about starting a mobile detailing business on a budget, on a shoestring budget, using not cheap equipment, but the minimum amount of equipment that you need. In today's video, I'm going to talk about getting customers. That's the most difficult part. Also, if you're just starting out, I would definitely get on Instagram right away and follow detailing, because there's a lot of great information on there. The community is very supportive, and it's a great way to see what's going on up to the minute about detailing. You know, what products people are using, how people are getting customers, all that kind of stuff. So it's great. Even if you don't follow me, get on Instagram as soon as you can. It's very helpful. So today I want to talk about getting customers, and I use two online booking services, and it's worked out pretty well. I was actually able to quit my job. Now, in my previous video, I said I've been detailing since about 1991, but I have been in and out of it in that time. I did work for a dealership recently as a service advisor, and I hated it. It was awful. That was about a year and a half ago. I worked there 4.5 years, and I was just like, I should get back into detailing. And when I first started out, one of the ways that I used to get customers was to put flyers on mailboxes. And, back then, you would just stick them on with push pins, and you get a pretty good response. And so I was like, while I was working at the dealership, I thought, I'll test that out, see if that still works. It doesn't, okay? Back in the day, when you were putting the flyers out, there'd be 10 push pins on a mailbox with 100 holes, because that's how people got business. I guess before the internet, social media was big, before that, all that was big, that's how you did it, and it worked pretty well. But it was a pain in the butt. You had to drive around. It's wear and tear on your car. It took a long time. So, after a day of detailing cars, you don't want to really drive around sticking brochures on mailboxes. And it kind of took two people, because you had to have one person drive and the other hangs out the window sticking them on there. So I did it recently. I would say maybe I put out 1,000 of them, and I didn't get one response. So I should have at least gotten one. And today, nobody has push pins on their mailboxes, on the wooden posts. So it just shows you nobody's really. I still get them on my mailbox from time to time, but not many people are marketing that way. So I saw two online booking services, and I was skeptical. I didn't know anything about it, and I signed up for one, and it's worked out pretty well. And then the other, so I have two booking services I use, and then the other method I use is I started a website, free, on GoDaddy, one of those free web builder websites, and then I do Google AdWords. Now, I don't get a ton, but it's $240 a month. It works, and it keeps getting better and better. So, but I'm going to head back to the office now, because I want to show you the two booking services that I'm using online, and I'll show you on the computer and I'm going to show you Google AdWords, because it was easy, very easy, and that's something you can do right from the bat. Using these two methods, booking service and Google AdWords, I was able to quit my job as a service advisor and get right into it and make money right from the beginning. So let's head back and I'll show you how that works. Okay, here we are back at the computer, and this is the first detailing service that I signed up for, booking service. I call it a booking service. I'm not sure what it's really called, but anyway, it's called cardetailing.com, and this is the dashboard. It'll have a section when you first go on it. It'll have a section for new people to sign up, and you just go on there and put all your information in. I think you have to, describe that you're a professional detailer and how long you've been detailing, that type of stuff. This one does require a one-time fee up front. It was about $300 or $400. It was worth it. It's worth it. You can get a lot of jobs from it. And this one also requires they keep your credit card on file, and the way they take their fee is they put it on your credit card on file. So that's something to keep in mind. And this is just the dashboard, and it shows all your jobs. So, you have a good history of the work, that you've performed, and just stay on top of it. You want to make sure that they're taking the right fees and that type of thing. Let me see here. I just wanted to, and then it has a dashboard with your payments, and that's your history right there of all the work you've done and how much everything was, and so on. So, you don't want to rely on this 100%, but it's good when you're getting started. But you do want to get weaned off of this because you're paying them a fee, and you want to have all your own customers. That's the goal. So let's go to the next one. This is the other booking service that I use. This is National Detail Pros. They don't require a fee. They don't have a one-time fee to sign up, and they don't keep your credit card on file. They will cut you a check with their fees already deducted, or you can use PayPal and they'll deposit the money into your PayPal account. So good service. This one gets big jobs that I'm not really set up for, such as, like motorhomes and that type of thing where you need ladders, but I've gotten a lot of good jobs through it. So those are the two that I use. Amazon says they have a detailing booking service also. I've never tried it. So has anybody out there tried that? If so, what's your experience with that? Is that worth checking out? Okay, so now I've shown you the two booking services that I use. And those are only for mobile detailing. Just for mobile detailing. And I should point out that cardetailing.com, you must be able to accept credit cards to use that service, and I'll go over that in a future video. I'll show you how I set up the credit card processing, and we'll get to that later. So now I'm going to show you AdWords. So let's go right to that. And for this, you will need a website, and I'll also show you how to do that in a future video. And click on Google Ads, and all right, this looks new actually. Google AdWords is now Google Ads. Okay, so Let's go to how it works and choose how you want to reach customers with text-based search ads, graphic display ads, YouTube video ads, or in-app mobile ads. Okay, so this has expanded since even I've been using it. That's how fast things change on the internet. But anyway, this is real simple. Just go to, I'm gonna have to check this out, and maybe I'll do another video on this, but I don't know, I might want to do a YouTube video ad. That sounds good. So, but you can check this out for yourself. It's Google Ads, and it's real easy. I'm spending $240 a month with it. It was super easy to set up, and I do get a good response from it. So those are the two effective methods that I currently use to get customers: the booking services and Google Ads. And it looks like this Google Ads has expanded, so I'm going to be checking this out. All right, so I've shown you two highly effective methods for getting customers. One is the booking service, and the other is Google Ads, which looks like it has expanded their services, so I'll definitely be checking that out. Some things I've tried in the past: Yelp, I didn't like it. It was, you had to speak with someone on the phone with the hard sell. That was, I didn't like it, but I tried it because I'm like, well, AdWords is working, so why don't I try this? But it was like $300 a month or a little more. I got one customer from it, and then I never got any more. I dropped it maybe the second month. I just didn't like the whole way it worked, the reviews and everything. That was not for me. But maybe you can get it to work for you. Don't, some of these things you will have to try for yourself. And something, I never made flyers, with my detail packages on it, like a price menu, like a brochure. I just haven't needed it. I would suggest just making a website first and having business cards, and people go to your website and look at your services. But you could probably get some cheap flyers on Vistaprint, if you just think you gotta have them. But I haven't had a need for them yet. Maybe one day I will do it if I just think of some cool design I want to do. But for now, I'm just gonna skip having any type of flyer. And with these two methods of getting customers, I'm not doing any washes. No weekly customers. I do have one weekly customer, and you'll see those cars on my Instagram. It's one customer has 3 vehicles. It's a Audi A7, a BMW 650, and a Porsche Cayenne. He gets one of the 3 done about once a week, and you'll see those on there. And the bad thing about it is he won't set a specific time to have the vehicles done. So each week I got a guess that he's gonna call and schedule, or he texts. He'll text, but weekly washes just aren't worth it to me because you can be out doing bigger things. But if you're starting out, you might want to consider it, because that is like your bread and butter. That's money that not that you can fully depend on it, but it's nice when you're starting to have some kind of a steady type of thing coming in. All right, so that's it for today's video. I've shown you 2 highly effective methods to get customers. In my next video, I think it's going to be coming up with your name and a logo and designing a website, because the website is very easy. It's free, just the hosting, $15 a month or whatever it is, and I think that's an important next step. Just remember, none of these videos are in any kind of certain order. I just wanted the first video to be my detailing setup so you can see, hey, that's, I don't need a big van, I don't need pressure washer, hose reels, big expensive generator. That's a lot of upfront cost, and you just don't need it. So next time we'll get into the website, and I'll walk you through it. Super easy, and that way you can get right on Google Ads and get going. All right, so thanks for watching. If you have any comments, please leave them below. If you have anything you want to see, if you have any questions, you can also email me. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. I'm happy to help you. And please remember to like and subscribe, and take care and have a great day. Thanks.